If the two of you were going to
Yeah.
open a bottle, you might have told me first.
It's not a good bottle.
Might have to pick up a supply. I have a feeling we'll need it. Is anyone else hungry? Maybe I should cook something.
What about you, Rook? What's the worst job you've ever been on?
Nevin Harding didn't tell you about our hunt for Solus, then?
They don't tell it the way you would.
I mean, it ended with the Elven God of Lies in my head. Is that enough to win the worst job contest?
You
Sound apart from
joining
them.
us then?
Fine. I'll cook something, if Rook's staying.
Maybe just for a minute.
Rook's story first. Then Lucanus owes me one about this contract on a Bronto.
Mierda. That Bronto.
Hey, number 7. Or numbers. Nothing much, just chilling. How's the game? I'm loving it. Although I am sad, I think my lighter died. So I need to go to the store and buy a new one. So that's great. But I'm loving this game. Number 7. And I mean that truly. Unironically. I truly, unironically, unambiguously love this fucking game. What about you? Number 7. Xavier, good morning.
I've heard another landscape has been added to your...
Prepare yourselves.
Oh yes, please, check this game out. You won't regret it. You will not regret checking this game out. But Xavier, 7, how we doing today?
Farewell.
The dang. Oh, what are you doing here, buddies? Or are you at work right now? Yeah. Carlin, good morning. Are you at work right now? Rock on. Well, thank you for chilling with me in this time. In the meantime. I greatly appreciate it. Matthew Erickson, Meeks, SDZ Tats, good morning. I could get rid of my bleed. That's right, Joseph, I'm back. I went ahead and went to sleep. Now I woke up, had me a fresh cup of coffee. I'm feeling great. I am sad my lighter died, though, so that kind of sucks. Ooh. Hell yeah, I'm glad you like that, Xavier. Meeks, Joseph, Xavier, how we all doing? And Xavier, you ever heard of this game? In 4 more levels, I'll be able to get this up anyway. First playthrough of Elden Ring, hell yeah. Lady Slayer, good morning. I wish I could play Elden Ring for the first time all over again, Xavier. I really do. You have no idea. I love that fucking game. But if you like fantasy RPGs like Elden Ring, then you love this game too. And Lady Slayer, thank you for liking the live. How are you today? Doing great, Lady Slayer. And Xavier, yeah, playing Elden Ring or just Souls games in general, From Software games in general without a guide is pretty tough. Sekiro and Armored Core 6 are the only straightforward From Software games in existence. The rest of them are so goddamn easy to get fucking lost in the sauce in. It's a doozy. And I'm doing great, Lady Slayer. Can't complain. Sarge, good morning. Man, fuck Elden Ring. I hate that game. Meeks, I disagree. Souls games are easy. They're not nearly as hard as people made them. At least I was led to believe that they would be for years. Souls games ain't that bad. This game is actually way more complex and challenging, and only a small margin more challenging. Its complexity makes it more challenging, but the challenge isn't really that bad. This game actually feels more like Sekiro. Excuse me. Than anything. But no, Souls games are not that bad. I don't care what nobody says. They're not that bad. I hate that my lighter died. I want to smoke. Shit. This sucks. I really hate that my lighter died.
Now, what do you have to say for yourself?
Did I miss something?
Since we're here to gather flowers for the dead, I thought I'd teach Manfred some plant names. But I just caught
Manfred!
him attempting to wade into a rose bush.
Don't get mean to be kind to gentle Manfred. Dude, he's my boy.
Emmerich, how could you stay annoyed at that face?
Look
Stop.
at him.
Oh, Manfred. Whatever will happen to you if I pass on?
If?
There's something I'd like to talk about. Do you know what a lich is, Rook?
Doesn't ring a bell?
But what
A
are we all
lich
getting up to for
is
today,
a
by the way?
mage transformed into one of the undead while retaining their true, original consciousness.
Zero,
The
good to see
idea
you again.
fascinated me when I was younger. For years, I researched
my
and
lighter died.
experimented, spoke with spirits and mages. Then, eventually, I found them.
Who?
The Lich Lords of the Grand Necropolis. Necromancers before me who'd transformed themselves into true living dead.
This sucks. And this man wants to become a lich. I don't know whether or not to support it or be like, bro, don't do that.
Not everyone gets to meet their idols.
Oh,
Frog,
but I
good to see you
was
again.
Nervous. The Liches are the great protectors of the Necropolis, bulwarks against forces that threaten creation. After years of tests and rituals, they granted me my desire, the right to attempt lichdom.
I mean, I don't know. I like him as he is, and he needs to accept his mortality. Jesus Christ. Appreciate you, Frog. I'll be on, so I'll see you around. Don't you worry. I don't want him to become a lich, but I don't want to stop him from pursuing his dreams. It's such a fucking tough choice. Hold on, let me see if my roommate has another ladder. Vanessa? 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 Hello? Damn it, she's not here anymore. Stacia, good morning. Fuck! My roommate's not here anymore. Give me a second. I'm texting my roommate, asking her to bring me some lighters. Bo Diddley. Good morning. Thank you for liking the live. How you doing today, Bo Diddley?
if that's what you want.
I'd anticipated more surprise.
Emmerich, you live in a haunted necropolis.
Lichdom is an incredible honor. Immortality, prestige, the most hallowed ranks of the Watchers, as well as a chance to be of service past my allotted years. But there are considerations.
I love you, Manfred.
Come, we have flowers to gather for the dead.
Okay, but I've got questions.
I'm lazy on the upkeep too, my brother. Trust
Blue
me.
creepvine. This will do nicely.
Emmerich, aren't most undead just random spirits inside corpses?
Liches are different. It wouldn't be a spirit acting in my name. My true consciousness would be housed in my departed flesh.
How?
The Order must keep some secrets. Moon blossoms, famed in verse and song.
Smells like perfume. Do
Zoom,
liches
good
have a
morning.
sense of smell?
I've been told that while some of my senses will dull, others will become available. Other than that, I can't say if the flowers would still hold their bloom for me. Lichdom serves a purpose. There are dark things in creation, threats to both our world and the Fade. The Liches of the Necropolis have the insight and the abilities to oppose them.
And you're joining them when?
Certain elements have held me back. There's no ready instructions for Lichdom. The steps must be discovered on one's own over years to be fully understood.
Does the spell to become a lich kill you, or do you have to?
No, mercifully, that falls to another Watcher. After my death, my soul will be drawn back into my body instead of moving on to whatever lies beyond.
So, what's holding you back from Lichdom?
Even with all my preparations, there's a chance I could die permanently during the rites. What cowardice! The promise of immortality, an end to all my fears, and the final veil stays my hand.
If you want Lichdom that badly, you have to go for it.
I always thought I'd find the courage when I grew older. Traditionally, candidates for Lichdom face one final sifting of the soul. If they avoid it, you saw my old colleague.
Hezenkos? She's a lich.
A half-lich, though that hasn't
Hello,
diminished her
it's
powers.
Tim.
Until I stop her plans,
Official.
I won't possess the peace of mind
morning.
for Lichdom. Why don't you select the next flowers, Rook?
Sure.
All right, let's keep going.
So, what's a half-lich exactly?
Johanna attempted the rites of Lichdom and failed. Stuck in her in-between state, she is supremely dangerous, but can't learn any new magic.
No wonder Hezenkos was shouting so much.
No, she's always been that way.
Esther, good morning.
What about the sifting of a soul that Hezenkos avoided?
The spirits of the necropolis judge whether a candidate is worthy of the power and responsibility of Lichdom.
How'd she become a lich without it?
I shared some knowledge when we were colleagues. She apparently put together more than I knew. It would be just like her to skip the rituals, the cleansings, the preparations of the soul.
For a watcher, Hezenkos is pretty harsh on spirits.
We made allowances because of her discoveries. Too many. Spirits are not things to be disposed of.
You really care about them.
They're so susceptible to the world's whims, Rook. Some spirits are dangerous, but how quickly most respond to a bit of... For all she's done, I can't condemn Johanna for attempting lichdom. That freedom from mortality, that divorce from fear. And of course, time to read all of one's books.
Of course.
But how she's abused her abilities. Are my intentions enough to fare better?
Worrying's a good sign.
We have enough flowers. There's something I'd like to show you. Here we are.
Oh, so these flowers are for...
Yes. If you could place them on the graves, please.
For his parents.
In memory of Rupert and Eleanor Volkaren. They walk eternity hand in hand.
After I became a watcher, I erected a proper shrine to my parents. When I come to talk, I like to think they listen. Well, don't be shy. Introduce yourself.
Rook, it's a pleasure. Do you remember your parents?
Some memories are bright. Others are akin to those dim early morning dreams one gets sometimes.
Yo,
Lately,
Zuko!
I wondered what they'd think of our current course. The choices ahead.
Your lichdom.
Hello,
have
what
wanted me
is?
to
Good
be?
morning.
I can tell you what I think they'd want you to be.
What's that?
Happy. You could always speak with your folks, couldn't you?
My parents last saw me as a boy. By the time I mastered my corpse whispering, I was a man. If I woke them, there might be a flash of recognition, or... Besides, if I speak to too many other spirits, Manfred might grow jealous.
Can't have that.
He'd be impossible, I agree.
My grimy little hands. Zuko, how we doing, buddy? I just saw your message, Zuko. Weren't you working for your parents? You don't have the money for PS Plus? Oh, waiting on the disability. Got you. How much is PS Plus? 'Cause I can get it for you, Zuko. Just tell me how much it is. Can't promise I'm playing the games with you because I'm kind of hooked on this. But I can definitely get you PS Plus.
Is that Zara Renata? This place isn't big enough to keep every corpse you guys find.
Zara spoke to Ilario before she died. Emmerich can talk to the dead. I have to know.
I wouldn't have offered my skills if I thought it was unsafe.
William Turner, good morning. I
Let
love this
flame
game.
Rekindle your
I
sight.
love it.
Let breath and light rise again. Tell us about Ilario della Morte.
Martyrs. He fooled us both.
Elaborate.
You took what he wanted most in this world. More than coin, flesh.
World ruler, long time no see. How you doing, William Turner?
The title of First Talon.
Ilario had you imprisoned and tortured for a promotion.
Well, the job was to kill you. But this one doesn't waste those with potential.
Yeah, that's not any better.
And Katerina? Did Ilario hire you to kill her?
No.
Ilario used blood magic to control spite. How? He's not a mage.
You should play it, William Turner.
Gives many gifts.
You should definitely play it, William.
Elganon.
It's worth your time and money. Or
Ilario's
free if
working
you've got
with
PS Plus.
Her spirit strong. Haste would be appreciated.
Let her go. We've heard enough.
I'm sorry, Lucanus.
So am I.
What are you going to do?
Take away everything from him.
Yeah, William Turner, this game is so fucking good. Combat, story, environment, everything. It's worth your time. I'm glad they thought to bring her dead body back to life just so they can ask her some questions. Because I would have done the same thing. Just ask the corpse.
I heard from Cal Chirac about the missing dwarves. Stalguard's one of them. I have to go help. They sent me maps of the area where the missing were last seen. It's a start.
Thank you,
You're
my
coming to
boy.
help, right?
Good morning.
I promised I would.
I'm ready
Sean
to
the
go whenever
Invincible.
you are.
Good morning.
Let's not wait too long.
More quests. No, I haven't played Fallout 76 yet. No. It's on my list, but I haven't played any Fallout game, so I plan to play the series in due time.
So hold on. The Blight was the seventh.
Joseph, what's up? Yeah, I've heard.
Look, you're here.
Is something wrong?
Viago and Dea sent word. They have information about Ilario. Whatever it is, they wish to speak away from Treviso, away from anyone who might be listening. They won't put more to paper. I need to meet with them as soon as possible.
No more than $30, I'd say, Zuko. Alright. I'll definitely play 76 then, y'all. Like I said, it's been on my list for a while, so. I'm looking forward to playing for the Fallout series.
Buskers in Docktown?
What have I played following this game? Steel Rising and a variety of other fucking Souls-likes and Surge 2. And then I just like RPGs, fantasy, action, things like that, mostly William Turner. Oh, I love Bloodborne. I adore that game, William Turner. Vincent McGuire, Jason Mia, good morning. What class am I building? I'm a Reaper Warrior. I'm a Reaper Grey Warden Warrior with a high emphasis on status effect damage, which is from necrosis, necrosis, and bleed, with a dash of ice, with a dash of ice and lightning. But I'm debating with myself if I should just go all in on necrosis. Bob John, good to see you again. I'm debating with myself if I should just go all in on necrosis. Nah, my build is fine. I bet it was, Bob John. I really got to get into it.
You found something about Ilario?
Possibly.
What do you mean, possibly? You have something or you don't?
It's Caterina.
We don't know that for certain.
Tell me.
I've got my eyes on Villa della Morte. One of them brought back one of Caterina's rings.
It had been thrown out with the trash. Ilario would never do that. He'd at least pawn it somewhere.
Does the ability give you more chances to kill faster and more damage output? Honestly, it'll increase my damage output, yeah, but at this point, I don't think it matters. Mage is gonna be the last class I do.
You think Caterina threw the ring away as a message that she's inside the house?
Her opal ring. Lucanis, you know what that means.
She gave that ring to my mother. It was the mark of her favor. House Veilguard killed my parents and sent it back to Caterina to demand she surrender the seat of First Talon. She's alive. Ilario, you idiot.
We need more eyes in the villa to say for certain.
Ilario would tear the city apart searching if he'd lost this. How could she be alive? What is he thinking? How am I supposed to deal with this?
We need to plan a rescue. The sooner we get Caterina out of there, the better.
It could be a trap. We have to deal with Ilario first.
He could still kill her if we move against him. Maker knows what's in his head.
V, you're too pessimistic for your own good. Reason with him, Lucanis.
I thought I had a clear shot at my target. What if I go after him and get Caterina killed? Help us.
How? What do you need?
He'll listen. He always listens to you. Come.
What the hell's going on now?
What did you do? Is this the fate? It seems different. It isn't like those fragments of Solus's past in the crossroads either.
Lucanis is here. Always. Behind locked doors. I can't break through.
All right. Let's go get him.
I was supposed to have a useful demon, and instead I have a useless abomination. Wonderful!
What the hell is happening?
I know this place. It's the Usher.
No, William Turner, I'm not.
Lucanis from.
I'm doing a lifesteal build. Leech,
right.
siphon, whatever you want to call it.
It's not the real Oshery, but it doesn't seem like a memory either. Lucanis is in here somewhere, right? He's... what? Where they kept his blood?
Yes, go there. But the logs everywhere. I can't touch them.
All right. How do I get past the locks?
By getting past the guards. It's a prison.
Toxic, thank you for locking alive. Good morning.
What was I thinking?
How you doing today, Toxic? Yeah, a lot of people do tank builds to survive in these type of games. That's not my thing. I prefer to do... I have a thing for style. You know what I mean? Like, I like to look good and feel good when I'm fighting. Not even if it means I'll die a lot, or I'm putting myself in jeopardy, in mortal peril. That's just how I like to do things, William. Toxic, I'm doing well, my brother.
What are you hiding, little demon?
Nobody's here.
Of course not. Rook can't be here.
Me? Why not?
You open doors. You don't close them. Even if it kills you.
Oh, this is interesting. What the hell did I'm trying to figure out what the fuck Ilario did?
Ah, yes.
The Crow. You will learn to regret your crimes against the Venatori.
I'm not watching anything in particular right now, William Turner, but I plan to start. Like, for example, I have to watch Invincible. I was kind of watching the seasons 2 and 3. I was kind of watching Sakamoto Days, but I'm not interested anymore. This show is really boring. Yeah, Invincible's a great show. I love season 1. I just haven't got around to watching season 2 and 3. You know, due to work and school and all that jazz. And then streaming. So I'm just like, man, I need to sit down and just watch that shit at some point. Creature Commandos is awesome. Not gonna lie, it's actually really fucking good. Brain work. The Boys season 4, I gotta watch that at some point before season 5 comes out. Lulisa, good afternoon. Morning. But nothing too crazy, William. In truth, my time management skills are quite poor. I stream a little too much. And then when I'm not streaming, I'm either working, sleeping, or doing college work. So my time management is just absolutely fucking atrocious. I gotta start making time to watch stuff on TV like I used to. But when I get hooked on a game, like this game, it's all I want to fucking do when I got the time to do it. You know what I mean? It's a bad habit of mine. Once I'm hooked on something, it's all I think about. Old school recommendations? Let's go. Let's take a step back then. Give me a second. Let me take you back. Like I said, Vincent Toxic, thank you for the follow. Hope you enjoy your stay. Yeah, no, let me take a step back. Invincible is worth watching. The Boys is worth watching. TV shows. God, I need to watch more TV. And movies. Bullet Train was awesome. Puss in Boots: The Last Wish is awesome. William Turner, thank you for the follow. Hope you enjoy your stay. And Rage Bro, good to see you. You know, I can't get into Smiling Friends. Maybe I'm just too old for that shit, but it's just not doing anything for me. No, Zuko, I'm not recommending that. Fuck no. That's all I got for now. What are you into, William Turner? Like, what would you say is your genre of choice? Maybe that'll help me narrow down the search of what I could recommend to you.
Rock, did you forget our deal? You were to bring my grandson back to me.
I did.
You brought me an abomination. Where is my grandson?
Marissa, good to see you again.
Tenderness and terror, rage and relief. Old stale fear of disappointment.
This is the Fade.
Noah,
so
good
this
to see you.
Katerina is a spirit, something like that?
No, Lucanus is mine. They won't dare. Thoughts live here. Ideas, feelings.
She's his idea of Katerina, then. Katerina. Lucanus is trapped, but I think you're part of his way out.
I'm not much of a comedy guy myself, William Turner. Like, if something happens to be funny, then I'm all for it. But I've never been much of a comedy guy. Shows that are meant to be funny from start to finish rarely do anything for me. But there are exceptions to the rule. The Amazing World of Gumball is a cartoon that I watched after my shoulder surgery. I binge watched all of it, and I had a great time the whole way through. It was fucking hilarious from start to finish. As far as adult I think that's the thing that gets me, right? So a lot of adult cartoons try to be funny, but their idea of funny is bad. Like, just not fucking good, William Turner. Let's just be real here. Flapjack was the shit too, Marissa. Thank you for getting that, Bob John. Yeah. I don't like a lot of adult shows, comedies specifically. Like, adult comedies, cartoon or otherwise, because most of them just don't fucking land, and they just try to be, well, I guess, lazy? Like, they're not very creative with their comedy, except for Scrubs. I love Scrubs. Scrubs had a great balance of great storytelling, good emotional beats, and just being genuinely hilarious from start to finish. Oh, and House. Loved House. Josh Alejandro, I like some of The Office. Some of it. Yeah, Marissa, that's the problem. Like, adult comedy, that's the word I was looking for. The word I was looking for is edgy. They try to be edgy, but just edgy and gross, and I just don't like it. Adult comedies just they trying too hard to be adult, to justify their rating, and I'm just like, yeah, but you're not very funny. Exactly, William Turner, because those shows weren't adult comedies, so to speak. William Turner, George Lopez, at least his old shows, and Malcolm in the Middle, those weren't adult comedies, so to speak. And I have watched Steven Universe. Bob John loved it. Those were family-friendly shows for both kids and for both, young adults and actual adults. Those were supposed to be family-friendly. And with shows that are supposed to be family-friendly, so to speak, you have to really try to get across the more adult themes and jokes you want to tell, because without upsetting the not the studios, the networks. Goddamn right, Josh. Goddamn right. Noah, I'm glad you're off today too. I hope you get some rest, okay? Exactly, Marissa. That's you actually with Blake Jones. Good morning. Yeah, I think that's the key, right? A lot of shows that are meant to be family friendly, like cartoons and such, like cartoons, George Lopez, Malcolm in the Middle, Scrubs, such and such. Even though they have adult themes in them, they're not like adult comedies, like adult shows and comedies in the same vein as shows that are like explicitly, yeah, we're for adults. We can say fucking here. We can say we can puke and do gross shit. Bloody fucking blah. No. King of the Hill is fucking hilarious from episode 1. Oh my god. Me and my twin brother slept on King of the Hill, y'all. The jokes in King of the Hill are just, oh my god. Especially between Don Redcorn, that guy's wife, and Dale and his wife. The fact that everyone knows his wife is cheating on him with John Redcorn. Like, everyone's fucking aware of it except for Dale himself, and everyone's just like no one, when it's just them and Dale's not around, they just, you know, yeah, we know you're with John Redcorn. Bring out John Redcorn type shit. It's fucking hilarious and awkward, and it's just perfect. Probably William Turner. Probably. Yeah, if you haven't watched King of the Hill, William Turner, please watch King of the Hill. Demon Mode Cringe, good morning. Thank you for liking the live. How are you today? Day only, welcome back. I'm back. We're all back. Yay! And Marissa, how's work treating you? And Zuko, goddamn right. Pocket Sand is a goddamn classic. Pocket Sand is a fucking classic, Zuko. I hope to one day have the opportunity to have sand in my pocket and throw it at somebody. Just one day. One day. Ronnie Johnson, good morning. And yes, it fucking is. Nah, William Turner. King of the Hill is a much more mature comedy than The Simpsons. Adult comedy cartoon than The Simpsons. And it's not even close. Like, they're not even in the same league, in my opinion. King of the Hill is has the stories and everything that's going. It's just King of the Hill is just way more grounded. Simpsons takes the piss out of the medium of cartoons often. But King of the Hill is just like, I just imagine these regular old folk. And it is a doozy. I haven't seen a bad episode of King of the Hill yet.
Lucanus thinks he disappointed you. With that chaining him, he can never be free.
Is that what you want? To release a demon?
Lucanus is the one who's trapped by the idea he failed you. But you know he's not to blame.
My poor boy.
Promoted from flying vermin to malicious spirit. Whatever will you become next, I wonder?
Marissa, that is funny as hell. That's all you know of Texas folk. That is genuinely funny. What the hell? Take care, William. I hope to see you again soon. I ain't never been to Texas either. Actually, yes, I have. I've driven through Texas to get to Cali.
I've got my eye on the prisoner.
You've conjured up a friendly face, Lucanus. But your real friends and allies need you in the real world.
Rook, are you sure Spite isn't tricking you? What if there's no Lucanus, just the demon?
After a year in the ossuary, you might believe that. But you're no demon.
Look around. This isn't the mind of a human being, let alone an Antivan crow.
Interesting. By the way, Marissa, I love everyone's storylines so much. I can't wait to romance Nev next playthrough.
Look, everyone has unwelcome thoughts, fears, doubts, but they aren't
Petty
us.
I've gotten into
Lucanus to save the world. Your choices, your actions.
Hold on.
That's who you are.
You know that's the kind of attitude that's gonna get you killed, right?
I'll risk it. I have a master assassin on my side, don't I?
Just be careful.
Okay. Yeah, no, I love Tosh as a character. They are. I'm trying to get better at this because, you know, I know some non-binary folk. They are great. They are a great character. Marissa, like, Tosh being non-binary is not the end of the fucking world. And you better, Zuko. You fucking better. I hope you get that disability, buddy.
Katerina was first done. This is Crow business. We can handle it.
Yeah, I like Tosh.
Couldn't you simply die already? This experiment has gone on for far too long.
Nev! The woman he's fallen for. Robert, good to see you, buddy.
Brooke, should you be here? Can't say it's the safest place in the world.
Stomach-churning excitement. Dread with a hint of hope. A long way to fall.
Somehow I thought Lucanus would think of Nev as being more... Tevinter?
Tevinter? People come in three kinds. Family. Enemies.
Going great, Robert.
I hope that's just by talking. Nev, you need to let us pass.
You know how he is, Rook. Even if you open the door, Lucanus won't walk through it. This is where he wants to be.
Well, I'm not leaving until Lucanus is all right, so we might be here a while.
You really think you can help him? You're such a sap, Rook.
I think it's time you stood aside and let me try.
Still fighting. Tiresome. There's no point, you know. Nothing awaits you anymore. You're long dead.
I love you, Lucanus. Robert, I'm just loving this story, is all, and I'm in the mind of my favorite character.
Keep doing this. Rook, you're too good to be wasting your time in a place like this. Forget about my cousin. You've got much more important things to worry about, don't you? You've got the weight of the world on your shoulders.
Sharp, jagged edges. Hurt with every breath. Grief and relief. Hope and anger mixed.
Lucanus, you don't owe Ilario a second thought, much less a supporting role.
He put us here.
You've got to leave this be, Rook. You turn my cousin loose, it's only going to cause more grief.
I think Ilario will be feeling that grief. Right, Lucanus?
You know that Katerina had 5 children? 8 grandchildren, all dead now, except for Lucanus and me. Last time the Grows fought a war of succession, House de la Morte lost everything. Except the seat of First Talon. This time, we fight ourselves. What will be left then? You think you'll survive? Your friends? Your cause?
Scum doesn't get to speak for you, Lucanus. Everything that's happened is his fault.
Is it? Are you sure of that? Do you really think he made a deal with a demon? He's not even a mage. Or do you think maybe he just found the one there already? He'll carry this prison with him forever. And he'll fill it with corpses given time.
We need out.
You know friend from foe.
You're an Antivan Crow, Lucanus. A professional. Trained to avoid collateral damage and go after the real enemy.
You have no idea what the consequences will be.
Whatever they are, Lucanus, I'll be there to help you.
I love this. Sorry I'm not talking too much, y'all. I am so fixated on this.
Guessing stuff. You can't dwell on this. It'll drive you mad. What are you doing here, Rook?
Breaking you out of prison. Again.
Not this time, I think.
You see? He breaks our agreement. His mind is still here. He wants to stay here, so he keeps me here!
Mierda! Why would I want to stay? Even in my head, this place is a nightmare.
Right. But it's a nightmare you already defeated. I get it now. As bad as the ossuary was for you, it was better than the alternative.
What alternative?
The ossuary, Zara. You could solve those problems with the blade, but healing again? Living as an abomination? There's no simple answer there. And if you fail, you could hurt the ones you love.
No! This is not...
Damn it, Rook!
Make him leave!
I don't understand. Spike's stuck here because Lucanus doesn't want to leave his own mind? Is that what's going on? He's scared of opening himself up. What the fuck was his deal with Spike?
He's trying to leave, Spite. It's complicated. Mortals can't just change ourselves. It takes a lot of time.
Oh!
Look, you're right. There has to be a way through this. It's just so much. I cannot see how to begin.
Start small. You and Spite. Figure out a goal you can both agree on. Then make it happen.
A contract?
Contracts are for clients. Call this an alliance. But on what terms?
Save Katharina, punish Ilario. Damn, tough choice. Get back Ilario. Get back at Ilario's punk ass. I think so too, Marissa. Get back at Ilario's punk ass or just focus on saving Katharina. I'm a softie, and on the one hand, my softer side is like, yo, bro, just mutually agree y'all need to save Katharina. Or the vengeful side of me is like, bro, Ilario is the cause of all of this. Punish him. Get his ass. Kalino! Yes! This game is so woke, I can't sleep anymore. You know what I mean? It's too woke. I haven't slept in days. That was a terrible joke. Point is, no. What do you mean by woke in this context, Kalino? What's the issue here? This game is fucking phenomenal in every aspect. I haven't, as the CEO of wokeness, this game doesn't scratch. This game only has one woke thing, but that depends on how you define wokeness. So, what do you mean by isn't this the woke game, Kalino? Please elaborate. The floor is yours. Galvarez, I was joking. That was a joke about the woke. I was just being literal with the word woke. Saying that this game, when Kalino asked, isn't this the woke game? I was making a joke about the word woke itself. Saying that it's so woke that I haven't slept anymore. I haven't slept. But it was a bad joke. Clearly, it did not land. And I am sorry you all had to hear that. Christian Gonzalez, good morning. Thank you for liking the live. I'm ashamed of myself because I know I can do better than that. I got better material than that. I think I need more coffee. On the real though, Galvarez, you should know by now, I don't sleep very much. I really need to work on that. Or I don't sleep for very long. And Lord knows I need help. Like I have trouble staying asleep. Not going to sleep. Staying asleep. I can't stay asleep for more than 3 hours. It really bothers me. 3 hours at a time. No more than that. I haven't had 8 hours of sleep. I don't know how long it's been. I could not tell you how long it's been since I've had 8 hours of sleep. Smoking don't put me to sleep for no more than like an hour, Marissa. I've tried that too. I don't remember the last time I've had 6 to 8 hours of sleep, y'all. 6 to 8, I wish. 4 to 6, good luck. 2 to 3 at a time, that works. That's what I've been functioning on. Anywho, I guess Callie Nola's gone and isn't going to answer my question. Let's carry on with the story. We need to save Katarina.
Didn't you just learn your grandmother was alive? What are you waiting for? Go rescue her.
That's true.
Fighting crows?
And anyone else that gets in our way. Do we have a deal? We free Katarina together.
Together? We will fight!
I actually like Spite. He's a demon, but he's not like out to make people suffer, I guess.
Are you all right?
What's the matter with the two of you?
We worked some things out, that's all. How long were we standing here?
Just long enough for it to get awkward. You're sure you're all right?
We're fine, Thea. Don't waste your worry on us. Can I trust the two of you to keep an eye on Ilario? If he starts anything, I want to know about it.
I was going to do that anyway.
You're planning something.
I'm getting Katarina back. But Viago is right. We need more information before we move. Ilario panicked when I came back alive. If he panics again, he could actually kill her this time. We'll only get one chance at this.
Damn. And Christian Gonzalez, 5 hours ain't bad, honestly. I wish I could sleep 5 hours. Sincerely, I wish I could. Galvarez, oh yeah, you ain't sleeping for shit, my boy. Now with the newborn around, you ain't getting no sleep.
There's dangerous fanatics, then there's Alia. She's loose in Ducktown, and we're in the dark.
What's the plan?
The Threads and Alia's Venatori are at war. That might slow Alia down, but until I know her plans, I need to hear whatever information the Threads pick up.
What about Rana? Can she help?
I told Rana that Alia's back. She needs the warning. As for help, Rana wants to be an example. Not sure where that goes anymore.
I showered last night, but forgot to put on deodorant afterwards. Fucking dumbass. Oh, I hate that my body develops BO way too quickly and way too strongly. Good lord.
Was there a time when we were sure of things?
No, and that's only become more true.
Dogtown's protected. What can the Threads do for you?
Alia's a pain for both of us. Let's talk.
We know people in this town. Neighbors. When they don't turn up on the rounds, we notice. Alia used the Threads for dirty work. Stolen relics, muscle, spies. These people, they disappear.
And you don't know where to.
Alia's good at covering her tracks. That's why you're here. I've got names of missing people, including those hardly anyone noticed yet. All yours, no catch.
So that's generous. Oh, no.
No catch? Now that's friendship.
Isn't it?
This is war. We find Alia, we kill her. Give the cult something to think about. You find her, you do the same. Docktown's ours.
To Docktown. From the people who breathe it, bleed for it, no one's got its back like we do.
I don't like that we got to work with another criminal organization just going to be, you know, not great themselves.
So whatever it takes.
And then some. I knew I liked you.
To home.
Hope I can kill this Alia chick. Wait, is that it? Is it over? Wait, that was it? They sanitized them. How so? I don't like working with no goddamn criminals. I know what they're about.
The missing dwarves started their patrol here. If we retrace their steps, we'll figure out what happened to them. I hope.
Exactly.
This
like,
way. And be
Apple
on your
Mesa,
guard.
good morning.
I don't know what we'll find here.
That's why he brought me.
I just can't imagine being that damn goddamn desperate. Streets clean.
They were definitely here.
This is good. We're headed in the right direction.
Saint Fumin, good morning. Nothing over here. I hate my bipolar indecisiveness because I keep wanting to change my build. But I'm like, bro, just fucking commit to what you got. Be happy with what you got. I have a solid fucking build.
The entrance to the deep roads is through here. Let's go.
I have an incredibly solid build. I got no reason to not love it.
I think there's a passage back here. Stand back. I'll move this rock aside.
Ooh, a chest. No problem, day only. I'll be here.
I don't mind a few shadows, but that's dark.
And it looks like the passage leads down.
Well, Miss Pasta, good morning.
Undead? Why are there undead things here?
All it takes is a thin enough air and some angry spirits.
Right now, explain it.
I gotta say, the fucking shield toss has really grown on me.
It might belong to one of the missing Kalsharak dwarves. Come on, let's try to find a way forward.
The shield toss has really grown on me. I really didn't used to care for it, but now I love it.
We should head this way. Harding, if you please.
This rock, it feels... Rook, I think there's someone in there.
Adia, good morning.
We've got you.
You. It's you.
Yes, it's me, Harding.
But you were... no, it couldn't have been. Oh, my head.
Can you tell us what happened?
We were on patrol. Stolgard thought he heard something.
Someone weeping, he said. He left to investigate. Never returned. Soon we all started to hear it. The weeping, the whispers. Something took me as I rested. A shadow tinged with red. The last thing I saw before suffocating darkness.
You're safe now, buddy.
Just rest. You're no longer in danger.
Oh, Marissa, how's work going?
Something's still out there.
But it's not after you anymore.
I understand. May the ancestors be with you.
We should keep going. I sense someone else close by.
Be careful. Trust nothing you hear. Trust nothing you see. And thank you, Harding.
Stay here. You'll be safe. Come on. I know there's more missing.
Hell yeah, Marissa. Easy day. Or good day, I hope. VC, good to see you, buddies. Good morning to you. Storm P, good morning. Welcome to the land of the living, my boy. It's good to see you, same as always.
Mining equipment. Really old mining equipment.
There's lyrium all through these rocks. I'm not surprised people tried to get at it.
I got some stuff to do with regards to my job, but
it looks like someone was
I am in no rush.
dragged away.
I'm in no rush to do them. I have stuff to do, but no rush to do it. Our money, thank you for liking alive. How are you today? The way I see it, my work will get done when it gets done, baby. Goddamn right, Storm P, but right now I'm just doing side quests. You know how it goes. Storm P, I'm not gonna lie, I think I've made myself too strong. Like, because I do all the side quests and I've done shit that I was under level for, shit has gotten too easy. Yeah, Marissa, I am eternally grateful for my job's flexibility. I try not to take it for granted, but... I try not to take it for granted, but there have been times where I've gotten a little too complacent. Ooh, hello. Big chest. Shiny stuff. Paragon Silent Gaze. What the fuck is this? That's awful. I would never wear that. And yes, Storm P, the shield has grown on me immensely. Throwing this shield around has grown on me a lot. Paragon set is so ugly. The Paragon set in this game is so goddamn ugly. I swear to God. Anime BJ? What the fuck? Good morning. Good morning to you, sir and or madam. How you doing today?
There's someone close. I think I can feel them. Keep looking.
Yeah, the shield bouncing and the damage and then knocking that shit back at him over and over again. Yeah, I love it.
Now, demons.
Give them a shot to break through.
Oh, you motherfucker. Oh, okay, we got more demons. Let's fucking go! Oh yeah, the shield is incredibly satisfying, Storm P. Legion's Gaming Clips, good morning to ye. Oh, yeah, Marissa, I used to have a desk job where I just sat at a desk all day. I kept falling asleep at the desk, and my boss hated me. I hated him, so we were pretty even. I hated that fucking job with every fiber of my fucking being.
Stay here. You'll be safe.
I hated that job so goddamn much. Well, I love routine and schedule, don't get me wrong. But I couldn't stay awake. Because like, at least with your job, I bet you constantly have something to do, right? Like, you're not just sitting there doing nothing, you actually have something to do. Well, the job I had, I quit it. There was nothing to do. 90% of the time, there was absolutely fuck all to do. Yeah, at least you have you have an actual existing workload. With my current job, I have projects. Not really a workload. I have projects to do that I can do at any time.
Let's look for a way to get there.
I wish I had honestly wouldn't mind a job like that, Marissa, where I actually handle casework that just keeps coming in, because then I wouldn't be bored. My current job is just a matter of any projects gotta be worked on, or I need to go check on some equipment. It's all entirely I get paid for 8 hours no matter what I do, but it's all entirely case by case. Most of the time there's nothing to do, so I'm just sitting around waiting for something to happen. for something to happen or someone to need me. Day only, welcome back.
Look, there's a way through here.
That's why I stream during working hours.
Someone else is close by.
Because I work from 8 to 3:30. These are my working hours, but I have nothing to fucking do. And I can't work on the projects that I want to work on, that I need to work on, because I need to go on base and I don't have my own car, unfortunately. Not yet, not till April.
You're safe now.
Budding, what's happening?
It means we're on the right track. Stay here. You'll be safe.
Speaking of which, can y'all excuse me for a moment? I'm gonna go get another cup of coffee. My roommate brewed a fresh pot, so I'm like, shit, might as well indulge in the coffee. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Clean this cup, cleaning my cup, cleaning my cup. Coffee. Coffee, coffee, coffee. Hey, kitty. Someone's tired. Look at my kitty, y'all. My little gaming buddy. Oh, Bob John, that's adorable. Who's my little baby? He's getting bigger, but he's still just a big old baby. He still acts like a baby. He's my little baby boy. Existence morning. No, Marissa, he's allergic. No, I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. That legitimately sucks. Oh shit. Hello? Is that you, Vanessa? Hold on, I'm coming. I'll be right back. Sorry, I could not hear you. What? Oh, shit. Okay. No. Yes. Of course. I need to buy lighters. No, I run out. Like they burn out. Yeah, yeah. Hey, what time is it? And you gotta be at work by 1. All right, gotcha. All right, guys. So here's what's about to happen. Y'all know I love talking to y'all, but my roommate is not gonna be not gonna be here much longer. So this is my window to use the car. I gotta go. I'll be back in a little bit. Give me an hour. I'll see y'all at 12:30 at the latest. Basically, I gotta make some phone calls, run to the store, take some medicine to my mom, yada yada yada. But y'all keep your notifications on. I'll be back. Y'all know me. So see y'all later. Have a great day. I haven't forgot about you, Zuko. Don't